So any issue that we face in our life has three components to it: I, the other, and the environment. You can apply this model into anything that you're going through in life. There are always elementarily three components to it: I, the other, and the environment. This other can be one person, a group of people, a whole community, or the whole planet. And environment is the set of circumstances that surround me at this given point in time when I'm facing the issue. All right, like today, you and me are meeting in an environment where I have the role of a leadership coach and you have the role of a participant. You are not this in life. You are many, many things. You are business owners, you are husbands, your fathers, your brothers. Those are different roles. But right now, the role that you have chosen for yourself is a participant, and the role that you have chosen for me is a coach. If we were not meeting in this environment, you would not be responding to me in the same way. If I came to you as a client, you would behave with me in a different way. If I came to you seeking donations, your attitude towards me would be different. If I came to you looking for a job, so the environment has a big impact on a set of circumstances, has a big impact on how the interaction goes. So three elements: I, the other, and the environment. Now imagine or visualize these as three sticks standing with the support of the other, each other. What happens if I move even one of the sticks? The dynamic either changes or it falls down. The dynamic does not stay in place, right? Now, do I have any control over the other? We spend a lot of energy and time in trying to influence others, in having control of others. We pay them money, we try to develop relationships with them, we try to spend time with them, we try to collaborate with them. These are all efforts that we put in trying to influence or control the other. But do we actually have any control over the other? Do we have any control over the environment?
To a certain extent, yes.
To an extent, which means the environment in the room, maybe you can control in some way. But the environment outside the room, the environment outside your sphere of influence, hardly any. And yet those things are always affecting us. Which means now, if I say these three sticks are standing with the support of each other, if the situation is beneficial for me, I want the situation to keep standing firmly in place. If it is not beneficial for me, I want it to fall down or change in some way. Now I have no control over the stick of the other. I have no control over the stick of the environment. What do I have complete control over? My own stick. Now the beauty of this situation is even if you move just one stick, the whole dynamic changes or falls down. And yet, if I find myself caught up in a situation that is not beneficial for me or not conducive for me or not desirable by me, what is happening? I don't know how to move my own stick. Because if I knew it, I would change it in a particular way and make the situation conducive to myself. Yes or no? Is this much clear? Are we on the same page till here? Why do I not know how to move my stick? Because I think of myself as a logical being. But I am actually an energetic being. In other ways, I'll say I am an emotional being. I don't work with my emotions. I only work with my logic. And hence, my issues, my problems stay on. They never get resolved because I'm not using the part of me that is actually me. Got it? So before I tell you how to access the emotional side of you to deal with your procrastination, let us first understand what procrastination is. What is procrastination? I have to do something, but I don't feel like it. So what do? I say not now, maybe later, or definitely later. Because if it's something that's critical for me, I'll say, okay, maybe I'll do it in a little while. Simply putting, this is procrastination.
Yeah.
What am I doing? On the logical side, I think I have to do this important work, but I'm avoiding doing it. But on the emotional plane, what am I doing? I'm saying I have to do this work, but I don't feel good enough. I am not feeling inspired enough. So let me just postpone it for a little while so that I feel good enough to take up this particular activity. Yes. And we know why are we putting it for a later time? Because I know that when I feel good, I am the best version of myself. My intelligence works in the best possible way. So I am delaying it so that I am the best version of myself. And then I want to start doing this work. Now tell me, is this an intelligent thing to do or is this an unintelligent thing to do? Sorry?
Unintelligent.
Logically, it's an unintelligent thing. It's a critical thing. I should attend to it now, but I'm not doing it. But emotionally, when I say I work best when I'm feeling good, and right now I am not feeling my best. So should I take up this work now or later?
Right.
Tell me, should I take it up now when I'm not at the best version of myself? Or should I do it later when I'm the best version of myself? When should I do it?
Later. Later maybe.
Which means procrastination emotionally is the most intelligent choice that you're making. So actually, it is not an issue. It only becomes an issue when I look at myself logically, but I am not a logical being. So therein lies my problem. I am trying to judge myself from a point of view that is not my intrinsic nature. So actually, when I'm procrastinating things, I am some part of my inner intelligence knows that I am making an intelligent choice because I should be doing things when I'm feeling my best, right? We go to a party when we are feeling our best. We dress up in our best clothes. So why shouldn't I take up an important work when I'm feeling my best? The issue lies that the activities that I choose to feel best, sometimes I'll go to social media, sometimes I'll do this, sometimes I'll watch videos on the screen. Those activities don't make me feel good. I am waiting to feel good, but that feeling of feeling good doesn't arrive. So the work keeps getting postponed. That is the real issue. The issue is not in my taking the decision to do it at a later time. The issue is that later time of feeling good never arrives, or it is not in my hands. If it arrives, it arrives. If it doesn't arrive, I feel helpless. I don't know how to make myself feel good. Yes, you guys are with me till here.
Yes.
The second thing is because of the way we have been educated and we have been trained, there is a part of us, there is a part of our mental faculty that we have trained to be an inner critic. And what does that inner critic do all the time? It keeps looking at everything that we are doing and keeps criticizing us. This is not good enough. This is not perfect. This is not how it should be done. Even if I do it successfully, there is a better way of doing it. You should ask somebody. You know what I'm saying? And what does this inner critic make me do? It makes me feel bad. So I don't feel like the perfect version of myself. So there are only two things that are operating within me, which I am interpreting as procrastination. One is I don't feel good and I don't have a handle on it, how to make myself feel good. The second is this inner critic, this self doubt that keeps nagging me all the time and keeps sucking away all my energy. If somehow you've heard about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, the conscious mind is only about 8 to 10% of our mental capability, 90% is our subconscious mind. Conscious mind is what I am calling the logical mind. Your emotional intelligence is what I am calling the subconscious mind. Because in the subconscious mind, there is no logic. There is only emotion. There is only energy. And that energy is your true potential. It is always available for us to utilize in any which way that we want. But because we have been trained to focus only on our logical mind, we cannot access our subconscious, our emotional intelligence. If we somehow learn to tap into it at will, all this energy is always available to us. That is why the guided meditation. The guided meditations or breath work some people do, or chakras some people, work with, they are nothing but simple ways for us to tap into our energy mind, into our emotional intelligence, which then we can use. And how do we use it? The first and foremost thing is to deal with self-doubt and to feel good. Feeling good is our intelligence. If I'm saying I feel good, that means I'm the best version of myself. That means my mind, body, intelligence works at its maximum potential when I feel good. Imagine how important it is to feel good in our lives. Yes. So I'm going to give you a very simple meditation today. It's going to have an effect on you from today itself, but with every good thing, if you repeat it daily, it starts taking root in you. And the more it takes root in you, the more you will be able to utilize it and reap the benefits of it. Okay? So now just close your eyes, sit comfortably.
Back one second.
Yeah. And don't worry, I'll provide you with a recording of this meditation that you can then utilize every day. So just close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale from the nose, positive energy, and exhale from the mouth, any stress, any tension, or discomfort in the body. One more time, inhale from the nose, positive energy, and exhale from the mouth, any stress, any tension, or discomfort from the body. And one more time, inhale from the nose, positive energy. And this time, when you exhale, just let go completely. And now, with your eyes closed, focus on your breath. Notice how the breath is going in and out on its own, with no effort from your side. The breath just flows in and out. And as you focus on your breath, notice how the physical body is relaxing and the mind is becoming quite calm. Now, in your mind's eye, just see me, Prince, tapping on your forehead. Just see Prince tapping on your forehead. And as I tap on your forehead, imagine or visualize a bright white light entering your body through the center of your forehead, through your third eye. This is white healing light from the source. It enters your body and begins to fill you up. Begins to fill you up in your entire body, your head, the top of the head, your entire face, and the back of the head. Your neck, your shoulders, into the chest and the area of the upper back, into your solar plexus and into your middle back, into your abdomen and your lower back, also through your shoulders, into your arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers. And now through the abdomen and the lower back, into your groin and your sexual organs, and through your hips, into your thighs, your knees, your calf muscles and your shin, into the ankles, and into your feet, right to the tips of your toes. And now, with the white healing light filling your entire body, just feel a wave of relaxation from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. And from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, washing your entire body in deep relaxation. And now, just focus on your heart. Just focus on your solar plexus or your heart and keep going deeper and deeper. And as you go deeper, imagine or visualize that you are sitting outside a beautiful temple. A beautiful temple, and you are sitting outside it. This is the temple of your heart, the place where the intelligence of the source itself is available to you. And you're sitting outside, And as you're sitting outside, just notice where you are sitting, and you will see that you're sitting in a big cauldron. You're sitting in a big cauldron, which is getting hot. It's getting hot and uncomfortable. You're getting all kinds of sensations, maybe fear, maybe anxiety, maybe anger, maybe upset, getting all kinds of feelings which are coming to you because of this hot cauldron that you're sitting in. You had never noticed it before, but now that you notice it, you step out or jump out of this cauldron because it is no longer comfortable. You jump out and you start walking towards your temple. Notice the details, what kind of steps, what kind of stone, what kind of color, what is the texture of the walls. Does it have a door? Enter through the threshold or the door of your temple. Walk inside and feel the stillness, the calm, the tranquility of your inner temple. Go sit inside the temple and experience the calm, the tranquility, the healing stillness of your inner temple. And as you sit inside the temple, the white healing light from the source begins to fill up the entire temple. And you are completely immersed in it. And when you look at the deity is so bright, so shining that you cannot even see what the deity looks like. The deity is completely illuminated by the light, by the energy of the source. Feel the power of this deity. Feel the super intelligence that's right there in front of you. Release all thoughts, all judgments, all prejudices, all criticisms, inner as well as outer, for you no longer require them. Release anything that does not feel pleasurable. Release anything that you may find traumatic or upsetting. how we release toxins from the body when they don't agree with our digestive system. In the same way, you release all thoughts, all conclusions, all judgments, all thought patterns that do not feel good in the system. And let the white light from the source fill up the spaces within you that get created as you release everything that you do not require anymore. And as the white healing light floods your system, it inundates you, completely immerses you. Feel the ease, the relaxation, and the inner joy that you start feeling in your heart. And as this happens, as this white light gets into you more and more, as your eyes get adjusted to the brightness of the deity, slowly the face of the deity begins to emerge. The face of the deity begins to emerge. Now you can see clearly, and you notice that in the inner temple of your heart, the deity is no one else but your highest potential, the highest version of you, your highest intelligence. You may go through feelings of disbelief, rejection, inner criticism, but since you are sitting in the inner temple of your heart, surrounded by white healing light of the source, let go of this rejection, let go of this inner criticism, let go of any resistance that comes up in you, for you are now witnessing the true nature of you. This is how the universe has created you. You are now witnessing the true nature of you. Keep looking at the deity, which is the highest version of you, your inner intelligence, your highest intelligence, and feel the power. This is not a power to overpower others. This is a power that goes deep into you and makes you feel empowered within. Empowered with joy, empowered with relaxation, empowered with absolute ease within you. And now, slowly, the feeling of awe, the feeling of deep gratitude starts to come up in you towards your own self, towards your own inner intelligence, towards the highest version of you. Something that you felt was outside of you, maybe even outside your reach. You now find it's right there in your inner temple. So now, with deep gratitude in your heart, touch the feet of this deity, your inner intelligence. And how do you touch the feet? If you physically now touch your own feet and bow your head, feel the gratitude towards your highest version. Feel the same level of respect that you have been extending to others on the outside. Feel the same level of gratitude that you have been extending to other forces and other entities and other powers on the outside. This is the intelligence of the universe, the intelligence of the source, which is a gift to us from the universe. We have not done anything to deserve it. We don't need to do anything to deserve it. This is a gift from the universe. In deep thankfulness and in deep joy, feel the power of your own inner intelligence of your highest version. And feel the joy of it into your heart. And as you feel it in your heart, it spreads to your entire body, to your entire being. You don't need to send any energy, any emotion to any part of your body or being. If simply you feel it in your heart, the heart has all the intelligence to send it wherever it is needed within you. So just sit in your inner temple, feeling your power, feeling the empowerment within. And intelligence and empowerment and ease, joy, and relaxation will spread to your entire body and your being. You can keep sitting like this for howsoever long you want. And whenever you're ready, slowly and gradually, very, very slowly, taking your own time, open your eyes. Okay. So this is the process. We have been disconnected from our inner power, our inner intelligence for such a long time that for some of you, it may take a little while to kind of get into the practice and start trusting it. But as you do it on an everyday basis, the trust will grow and you will find many, many changes within you, in your relationships with others, in the way you communicate with people, in the way you start doing things. And many evidences of it will appear in your outer life, that you will start to trust the process more and more and go deeper into it. Okay? Just to tell you, procrastination is only about you not feeling good and you doubting yourself. So you are actually doing, if I'm sick, I say, let me not work on this today because I'm not feeling well. Let me get well and then do it, right? Procrastination is your inner intelligence asking you to do the same on an everyday basis for tasks. So, two things, this meditation will get rid of your self doubt. And two, this will make you feel good. You can also do other activities to make yourself feel good. If you are inclined to dance, whenever you feel that you're procrastinating, you're not doing something, please dance, listen to music, go out into nature, walk bare feet on grass, do activities that help you feel good. Why I'm not asking you to do digital activities is because most of the time, again, I'm saying most of the time, not all activities, but most of the time, they actually drain our energy. Okay. There is a whole mechanics to it. I don't have the time to go into why it drains our energy, but they drain your energy. And anything that drains your energy will make you feel depleted and not so good. So do activities that fill you up with energy. If you like eating a particular thing, if you like a particular beverage, most of us are trying to drink tea or coffee because tea or coffee releases energy in our system. For a little period of time, we feel really good, we feel energized. That's how we are constantly going to these beverages. But in the long run, they don't work for you. What works is playing a sport. Throughout the day, now also start noticing things that make you feel very good. Anything that makes you feel good will do away with your procrastination. Also, look at your processes. Maybe you have to do certain things, but the processes that you have chosen to do that particular thing, or the method that you have chosen to do a particular thing, that method drains you out. It is then time to make changes to your method so you keep feeling good as you continue to do that work. Is this clear? I am basically still talking about feeling good and self doubt. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. These two things, they'll help you. You can, like I said, I am a self leadership coach. I work with people, I work with entrepreneurs like yourself. I help them create their desired life or their desired goals. I walk every step of the way. I don't do anything. Your inner intelligence does the whole thing. My job is to only facilitate your access to your inner intelligence and take away any self doubts or any other thoughts or patterns that may be taking you away from your inner intelligence. Okay. If you ever need help with clarity, you can get in touch with me. Just one session is enough, and we can deal with those things. You can get my contact details. My Praveen, do you also have my email ID?
No, I don't have your email ID.
Okay, so my email ID, my LinkedIn profile, and my phone number I'll share. Then you can share it with everybody. In case you ever need to get in touch with me, you're most welcome to.
Sure.
Take care and enjoy your retreat. Bye bye.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. And I will provide a copy of this recording. I will put it on YouTube also, and I'll send you a copy of it. You can distribute it too. So you can have a personal copy in your phone, and if ever gets lost, you can also go onto YouTube and access it.
Yeah.
Okay. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Welcome.